Hello, everybody. Welcome to my stream test. If you are watching this later, there probably won't be particularly anything interesting in this. We're just testing stuff ahead of this weekend's Rolex 24 at Daytona. We've got a couple of things to test out to make sure that the broadcast this weekend is as good as it could possibly be. Hello, this is Triple Crown Racing here, and joining us today will be Caitlyn Penny Commentary, and the account here is Caitlyn Penny Poetry, and
Yes,
the
sorry.
Chris Whitfield. Can we?
It's because by clicking the link, it loads up the account I've got on Opera rather than on Google Chrome, so that's why
Right.
it's a bit weird.
Okay. The first thing I've noticed is that when you talk, your thing comes, the thing comes up for you talking. So like your profile picture comes up, which probably
Yeah.
is something that we want. Is that because of your mic, or what's
No,
that?
I think that's just what happens on Hangouts. Sorry.
It didn't seem to happen when we did the broadcast for what's it called? Words Today. It didn't seem to happen when we did the broadcast for
Road Atlanta.
Words Today. What's it called? Words Today. It didn't seem to happen. Oh, sorry. That was. I'm watching the YouTube broadcast.
Yeah, I heard.
Like the other side. Thank you, Forza Rookie, for helping us stream, for having us test this stream. That's your help's very much appreciated. Does Chris know that what's happening here? Oh yeah. Hold on. Present to everyone. Yes. Oh, okay. Wait. Talk now.
Hello?
Oh, your thing doesn't come up because I need to press present to everybody when I'm screen sharing, and so
Okay, there we go.
that's that fixed. Now once if we can get Chris to join, that would be lovely.
He said he's just waiting for his dinner order, so he might well have gone to get that.
Right, so he'll be having a nice little meal. Well,
I expect so. Yeah.
just test the stream. Now we do actually have some music to play because we'll be playing some interesting music in the real broadcast. So we'll just see how this ends up sounding, because I remember last time I tried this, it didn't work out too well. So we'll just give this a shot. I don't know how that's... If you can watch the stream for me and keep it on low volume, just test out how that sounds. It's probably a bit loud, actually. Hold on, I might turn that down. Are you talking through Discord? No, we're not talking through Discord. This is actually Google Hangouts. Believe it or not. This is what we use for the Atlanta broadcast. Oh, looks like that's the end of that video. So we'll have to see how that sounded. Now, probably what you might end up hearing is the music coming through on the other side. That's because I'm not wearing any headphones, and I probably will for the real thing.
Yeah, that would be beneficial.
Yeah, so I'll wear headphones like I did before. If we can get Chris in, we'll just see how this ends up sounding with 3 people in it. Actually, what my mic quality sounds like as well. Yeah. Whilst we're waiting, is there anything you would like to chat about? Or if, in fact, there's anyone else watching who would like to chat about something?
What are you looking forward to this year in terms of motorsport, Jack? What are the biggest things you want to look out for?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe something we're doing over the weekend. You know, just I don't know. Just
That would be a good start. Yep, that's a good start.
a nice little plan that we have for this weekend. If anyone's watching this later and you're watching it before the, oh, hold on. If it was a rookie in chat, sorry. He says, I'm going to see if Noah or Will want to comment on the Rolex 24 ourselves. Now, if you would like to comment on the Rolex 24 yourself, you can watch the stream and we'll be doing a section where we go through all your comments to see what you think about the Rolex 24. For those of you watching later, and actually for you, Caitlyn, as well, Noah and Will races in the Cup Karts of North America, and
Really?
I believe Noah races whatever's down from late model stock cars.
Nice.
So we will have some good opinions, as well as the ever wonderful Smoking Puppy, who will most likely join. There's also this other guy who wants to join as well. So, and then I think Chris has a few people that want to join the broadcasters as well and have a good old watch of it. So that should be good fun. I actually can't wait for it. It should be. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Actually, if it all goes to plan, the broadcast. We did have oh, hold on. Hold on. We have lost. We've just lost Caitlyn. Let's have a look. See if I can. All right. Sorry, we're just seeing what's going on right now. We just lost Caitlyn from the broadcast, so let's just hope that doesn't happen in the real thing.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. You dropped out for a second there. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, that was weird. It just suddenly disappeared. Like I was speaking back to you, and then I got no reply. And I looked back down at my taskbar, and suddenly it wasn't there anymore. And I was like, "Well, where's that gone?" So I don't quite know what happened there.
That might just be like a little internet issue. I'm not entirely sure. I think we'll probably end up watching this back later and just see how, we'll probably get an explanation as to why everything happened the way it did.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen again.
Chris has got the message. He knows to click that link I sent to him. So that should be pretty good. Yeah. So we were thinking about commentating the entire Rolex 24, but we didn't because it's quite long.
Yeah.
And we were knackered after Atlanta, so I reckon there are very nocturnal people who'd probably be able to go distance in that race, but
I think the clue with it being long is the fact that it has 24 in the title.
I know that's nearly an entire day.
Yeah.
Yes, that is quite a long time. So we're just doing a little pre-race show because we noticed in the Atlanta broadcast, everybody seemed to love the pre-race show that we did at the start, and I think that was actually where we got quite a lot of our views from. So we thought, hey, why don't we just do the pre-race show this time around, and see how that goes instead. Tell you what, why not have a go at doing another music test. Let's have a listen.
Go on, let's have some music.
This is just the music I have in the video. We have some brilliant music for the real stream lined up, so that should be pretty cool. Oh, the Forza rookie wants us to talk about Red Bull Honda. That may or may not be down to the picture we have on screen.
Yes, yeah.
Red Bull Honda, if done right, I actually see potential in it. If they don't install the engine wrong, like McLaren seem to do with the Honda engine, and I think we have seen a lot of progress with McLaren with the Honda power plant. Toro Rosso did pretty well with it. I mean, they were already doing better than the McLaren team did with it, so I see potential in it.
Yeah, me too. I think that McLaren have become very kind of stingy with their engines. They're asking unrealistic things from their engine manufacturers, and it's just not working in their cars, and that's why they're doing so badly with whatever engine they put in the car. You know, since 2014, they've had Mercedes, they've had Honda, um, they've had Renault. You know, none of them have worked. I think really here the problem is McLaren rather than Honda, and I think that Honda is now catching up, and they should be able to get the hang of it either this year or very shortly. I think.
Yeah, and like the progress that we saw with Rosso, that ended up going, that actually worked quite well. I mean, like I noticed, like in the first couple of races, Toro Rosso Honda were already doing miles better in the points than McLaren Honda ever did. I mean, we had like Pierre Gasly finishing P5 in a Toro Rosso, which is incredible. And I think if you look at how Honda was before, in the next couple of years, they could actually be really competitive. And it's not like they can't make a race engine. They've they can make some fantastic race engines. The Forza Rookie just pointing out that the Honda needs VTEC.
Okay.
Mind you, it probably would be a little bit more competitive if they put 1990s Honda Civic on the grid. At least it would actually make it to the grid this time, unlike the McLaren Honda back in, I think it was Russia 2017. Was it?
It was a couple of races, actually. I also remember Australia 2015, where Kevin Magnussen was due to start the race and didn't. So, yeah, it happened a couple of times.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Kevin Magnussen. Like, he's actually a really, really good driver. He got a podium in his first race.
Yeah, but he hasn't really done anything since then.
Well, the car he's driving, that's not a McLaren. That's a Haas. And the Haas is quite
In fairness, though, the Haas has actually been decent.
Hello! Whitfield. He's joined the broadcast as well. Right, so after a slight struggle, I was able to actually get the stream working. I actually worked out what I needed to do and actually got it right. Probably should have screen recorded that, because that will probably... I remember what I did. I need to remember what I did so we can get it working properly on the actual on the day.
It's okay. In his defense, in TCR's defense, folks, he used the wrong sized Allen key in a screw hole while trying to build an IKEA shelf.
I do have an interesting story about Allen keys. So I got myself for my birthday in 2018. I got myself a nice little GT Pro sim racing seat from what was it? I forgot the company, but I should know it because I follow them on Instagram. And I invited my friends round because they were really bored to help me build it. And then we were building it, and it only came with one Allen key. And so it took us ages to build because we only had one Allen key. And I had my desk in my room, and later on, after the seat was built, after my friends had gone home, I opened up the drawer and found like 20 Allen keys in the drawer. And I thought, let's not let them know about that because they won't be particularly happy with me.
Hopefully your friends are not watching this this pre-stream.
They probably won't though. Probably won't. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble if they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, if everyone would like, click the old like button, hit subscribe, bell notification. We're proper shills now.
Professional streaming, as you like to say. Anyway, Chris, we do need you to do something for us. Just one more thing to stream. Would you mind playing some sound effects?
Ooh.
We need to test our sound effects, and then we can watch this over just to make sure everything went right afterwards.
Okie dokie.
I have a sound effect in mind.
I
Go
have
on.
another one.
Go on.
Alright.
Hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble with Ashens.
Oh, golly.
Is that it?
Yes, it was Chef Excellence.
I've never even heard that before. And it went for like 2 seconds. Wait. Just play that one again.
Well, if you insist, I have a feeling, by the way, that the Rolex 24 is going to be in the words of this particular thing.
All right. Okay, we'll do one more thing because the Forza rookie wants us to talk about how a sim racer beat a Formula E champion.
Yes, Enzo Benito. Good old Enzo. I really like the fact that sim racers have been added to Race of Champions. It's, I mean, there's been controversy because they're not actually a nation and they're allowed to race in the Nations Cup. But I really like the fact that sim racing is now being seen as a separate classification of motorsport. Technically, because that does make me a racing driver. And
That makes me one of the best racing drivers as well. I set quite a tasty time on the Daytona sports car circuit yesterday. I took a Porsche 956 Langheck out, and I had my G920. I had my automatic clutch off, so I had to do some heel and toe downshift. And after a couple of laps, I set a 137.4.
Nice.
Which means you would have actually qualified on the pole for the LMP2 class.
And I would have qualified on the pole at the 1986 race, but I'm not sure if you were allowed to use the Langheck cars back then, were you?
In 1986, no, they didn't use the long tails. They used the IMSA was very specific. The long tails were basically only for Le Mans.
And then, but the thing is, though, I took out just a regular 962, and I set a 139 something.
Yeah, that was basically the spec for IMSA.
Yeah,
was the standard 962, 956.
So I think I set quite a tasty time. Now, which Formula E champion did he beat?
He beat Lucas Di Grassi.
Lucas Di Grassi?
Yeah, he beat Lucas Di Grassi. Yeah, Enzo Benito, of course. I believe he won last year's E-Rock, E-Race of Champions, and that's why he was there this year as well. Although I have fond memories of last year's Race of Champions because his teammate in the sim racing group was Rudy Van Buren, who is a sim racer mainly from R-Factor 2, which is a platform that I've used and I've commentated, and I've commentated on races with Rudy Van Buren in them. I've raced with Rudy Van Buren, and it was fantastic watching him going on to race in the Race of Champions as well. And I believe he went on to beat a couple of Formula 3 drivers as well. I think he beat Joel Eriksson and Lando Norris. Yeah.
All right. Okay. I think that'll do it for this stream test. It looks like everything seems to be working. I might have to watch this over just to make sure that everything came out the way it was supposed to. Anyway, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the Rolex 24 pre-race show this weekend. If you are watching, this is Triple Crown Racing. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye for now.